Meitei Goryeo community celebrates Cherawa festival with traditional fervor and gaiety. Chief Electoral Officer P.K. Singh announces repolling of 2 polling stations of Poi in Chingai constituency. Education Minister T.H. Radhesham states Asylum Bill 2015 in Congress Party's election manifesto is more dreadful than CAB. An irate locals protest and vandalized Janin's property in an alleged medical negligence after a woman died a few hours after giving birth. Kurumjari, good evening. You're watching Sunday Primetime English News. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari, bringing you the top stories. First up, Meitei Goryeo community celebrated Cherawa festival, marking the beginning of a new year with traditional fervor and gaiety across the state today. The festival is mainly observed on the 14th day of April every year. People welcome the new year by offering seasonal flowers, fruits and vegetables to Lining Tho Sanamahi and Ima Laimaril as a tradition praying for happiness and prosperity. Special traditional cuisines were prepared for the day. Every family offered the prepared traditional cuisines to the deceased ancestors for their soul to rest in peace at the entrance of their gates. Neighbors also exchanged special dishes prepared for the day. After the luncheon, people climbed hills in the afternoon as a tradition and seek blessings from the deities of sacred hills, while youths organized traditional Thabal Chongwa festival during night time.
ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯆꯩꯔꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯛꯈꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯨꯡꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯎꯅꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯐꯥꯎꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯗꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯇꯅꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯋꯦ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯕꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯈꯟꯖꯜꯂꯛꯇꯔꯦ
ꯑꯍꯥꯎ ꯑꯍꯥꯎꯕ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯆꯩꯔꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯆꯥꯔꯦ ꯆꯩꯔꯥꯎꯕ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯅꯤ나 ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟ ꯈꯦꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯤꯡ ꯇꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇꯪ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯅꯔꯒ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯤꯡꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯜꯁꯤ ꯄꯤꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ
ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯏꯔꯣꯝꯕꯅ ꯍꯥꯎꯅ ꯆꯥꯏ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯏꯪ ꯇꯞꯄ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯅꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯈꯨꯟꯗꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯅꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯀꯔꯥꯁꯦ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯅꯨꯡꯅꯥꯡ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯀꯔꯥꯁꯦ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯁꯅꯨ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯆꯍꯤꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯁꯤꯗ.
Christian community today observed Palm Sunday, commemorating the entrance of Jesus into Jerusalem when palm branches were placed in his path before his arrest of Holy Thursday and his crucifixion on Good Friday. Palm Sunday marks the beginning of Holy Week, the final week of Lent. Palm Sunday was enacted and observed in churches across the state, including Nirmalabad Chapel in MG Avenue. Bishnupur district also joined in observing Palm Sunday in various churches of the district today. Christians observed today by holding palm leaves and chanting Hosanna. The palm branch is a symbol of victory, triumph, peace and eternal life. The Gender New Year Festival of Myanmar, also known as the Water Festival, kicked off yesterday. Celebration of the festival with gaiety and happiness all across Tammu town can be seen on the second day of the festival. Music concerts by the side of streets and splashings of the water among people are the main highlights of the festival. People believe that celebration of the water festival can wash away past evil and seen and prepared for a happy new year ahead. On the last day of water festival, people visit the shrines of Buddha and New Year greeting prayers are performed. People coming from various places, including Manipur, took part in the festival. Chief Electoral Officer P.K. Singh announces repolling of 2 polling stations at Poi in Chingai constituency after unidentified miscreants vandalized EVM and VVPAT in the election day of Outer Manipur Parliamentary constituency. The Chief Electoral Officer was responding to the queries made by media in a press meet held at Chief Electoral Office Lumphel today. Speaking in the press meet, P.K. Singh stated that among the complaints registered against polling stations in the first phase of the polling election, Lok Sabha election, repolling schedule will fix after inspection by Election Commission. He further stated that there is possibility of repolling of 3 polling stations of Churachandpur and Senapati district. Repolling will be held on the same day on the new schedules of the vandalized EVM and VVPAT stations at Poi. PK further stated that decisions on repoll and the day of repoll will be decided by Election Commission after looking into the matter. Clarifying on the unlocking of the strong room of Churachandpur, Saikot and Singhat Assembly constituency at Churachandpur DC office by the government, he told that it was done on purpose by video recording. PK also clarified that the viral video footage in social media of a person sitting near the EVM machines and praising the EVM machine numerous times is not a video of 2019 election.
Probably, we should be in a position to complete all our inquiries by tomorrow. I hope so. Then we send our recommendation. The RO sends the recommendation to the Commission. The Commission will take some time to go through that and go through the observers' recommendations, and then they will approve it. The proposal as well as the date they will be providing us. Now, unfortunately, there was some communication gap. The election agent turned up, and though his authorized representative did not raise any objection, he said that why was it opened, and even though it was explained to him properly, he has lodged a complaint. So we are replying to him. But my short purpose is that the procedure for opening the strong room was followed properly. Under proper videography, all the records are there. And there is absolutely no doubt that nothing wrong has taken place. It was just to take out the form for scrutiny purpose.
Scrutiny was held for repolling of first phase of 17 Outer Manipur Parliamentary constituency of Lok Sabha election in view of the complaint registered for booth capturing and forcing voters in casting their votes at Conference Hall of Returning Officer Thobal DC H. Rosita today. In the scrutiny, outer BJP and Congress candidates complained to the observers that the election was not held in a free and fair way, as well as insurgent armed personals assaulted the polling agents and polling personals. And upon filing complaint to relevant presiding officers, they denied of having problems. Complaints arises that the election was not held in a democratic way as anti-social groups snatched voters' rights and further demanded for repoll. The observers will look into the evidence of the complaints and will later take decisions of repoll. Speaking to media after the scrutiny, Congress candidate K. James stated that he registered a complaint to relevant RO as the election was held in an unfair way, but he never expects an answer anymore for the recent election proves non-existence of democracy in the country. On the other hand, NPF candidate Lorho S. Forze stated that the election was held in a very peaceful way except for few unwanted incidents, and he believed that, according to people's mandate, NPF will surely win the election. General observers, ARO, police observers, expenditures observers, SDOs took part in the scrutiny.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯣ ꯊꯧꯕꯥꯜꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯇꯥꯕꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯖꯁꯇꯤꯁ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯆꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯤ ꯃꯈꯩ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯇꯪ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯄꯥꯔꯒꯁꯦ ꯕꯤꯆꯥꯔ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯆ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯀꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯁꯟ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯨꯗ CCTV ꯀꯦꯃꯦꯔꯥ ꯏꯟꯁꯇꯣꯜ ꯇꯧꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ COꯗ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯥꯖꯕꯁꯦ 100% ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ngамꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ.
In general, I think this 17th Lok Sabha election has been very peaceful, and the authorities in the government, they have done pretty well. Yeah, we have heard of incidences which are not pleasant, but I think in general this always happens during election, and we are quite satisfied, and we hope that with this declaration of results, we will continue to see a people's man that comes as an MP.
Education Minister T.H. Radhesham stated that Citizenship Amendment Bill will never affect the people of the state, while Asylum Bill 2015 in Congress Party's election manifesto is dreadful for people. He stated the same in a public meeting held at ESE ground Nongmaibung today, organized by BJP Wangkai Mandal in view of the Lok Sabha election. Speaking in the event, Radhesham stated that the Congress Party is misleading public by using CAB as a tool in this election. He asserted that it is high time for the people to know the tactics used by Congress. T.H. Radhesham further stated that according to the Asylum Bill 2015 mentioned in Congress Party's election manifesto, any people coming from any parts of the world can reside in India. He asserted that Asylum Bill 2015 is more hazardous than CAB.
Bharatiya Janata Party ne kya sana many hari theme ni karina karna. This is called injustice of partition. Bharat se India, Pakistan, Bangladesh ne kai himatam ba adul lai injustice mayam do madu justice pi nabi dam ta adum ba amendment bill ne ba. National Register of Citizens hai na ati Bharatiya Janata Party ne se India ga infiltrate over seran dan se kumi se amam dan ko lo thabo kini asana sa ko hamne process to ho Bharat ki mafam kuni so madu maina NRC Manipur su samgoga Manipur lan sa ki seran dan se kumi se no na pando kani hai NRC to ho bangta ati BJP ji manifesto yawo.
Chief Minister N. Biren stated that no one can stop coming back of Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led BJP government. He was speaking in the election campaign of BJP inner candidate Dr. R.K. Ranjan held at Dharmasala Thangal Bazaar, organized by BJP Thangmaiban Mandal today. Speaking in the event, N. Biren stated that the state has become a peaceful place with the coming of BJP-led government, unlike the previous times run by inefficient leaders. He asserted with the coming of BJP-led government, ties between hilly veteran and valley residents has strengthened. N. Biren stated that the government has facilitated downtrodden people with various schemes. He further expressed that the sole aim of the government is to keep people happy and guard them.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji ki sarkar lakhi bada matung aduga Manipur da BJP ki led sarkar sila matung da dekoi santi khara di fange later laira awana mamita ki mapita na magi mapuroi banarasu magi nupi narasu magi masa narasu hospital da pugani khanbada hospital da paisa pukthong ningai leitabagi mapi ukhong theng da kol laga kappaga leirambi mayam do ngasi de adugumba chief minister ki haksel ki tengbang free da lupa lakh ani ki card ama pahalaga nummo nokodi hore na khoi Bharat ke Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji ki Ayushman Bharat ki lupa lakh manga ki card upairaga kanagumba man narakpa kanda awabadi pidre da khoi ngasi ki sarkar sin.
Treasurer of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee K. Ranjit mocked Chief Minister N. Biren and urged people not to trust him anymore. He was speaking in a political meeting held at Kuaktha Market, organized by Moirang Block Congress Committee. Speaking in the event, K. Ranjit asserted that though N. Biren always speaks of protecting indigenous people, his act never coordinates with his words. Congress MLA K. Govindas, T.N. Haukib, Nazir and Congress supporters and many people attended the event. General Secretary of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee and former MLA Muhammad Amin Shah stated that BJP will shatter and a government ruled by Congress will come back after the Lok Sabha election. He was speaking in a public meeting held at Kiamgai Kairampalli Kachin, organized by Kairao Block Congress Committee for Lok Sabha elections INC candidate O. Navakishore. Muhammad Amin Shah further stated that the present government is not desired by the people and the party is falling apart. So the state awaits a Congress government. Attending today's public meeting, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President Gai Khangam said that people already knew BJP's plot to cause communalism in the state. And BJP cannot even urge the center to sanction budgets for the welfare of the people.
Sarkar kaidore base ma'am khangol le dabani adubo sarkar kaidore ge manus tadi makoi power leni makoi power leni dina ngasi karam tore outer ge election tha tabada police force ma'am ne exercise to gudu exercise to hon bida by force ta gun point da tongan ba kendra khara da vote nam kiya base paw ta ba le ra parliament da lok sabha da pass to bill de bu ma ko mai ko la na sa tada nap sab ko ja ko na te Close of Hudson Lagamani hold the Tony. National logo, like I let it come to the Gada. Like I can come to him, not the national law, Senator, I can only push up the idea. One more thing do you have in that?
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Manipur observing Fire Service Day and Week organized by Manipur Fire Service. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Sunday Primetime English News. Manipur also joined the nation in observing Fire Service Day and Week organized by Manipur Fire Service at the complex of Manipur Fire Services near Imphal Polo Ground today. The event was held on the theme Fire Prevention is Better Than Firefighting. Speaking in the event, Chief Secretary Dr. J. Suresh Babu disclosed that the state government is preparing to get a special project from the Indian government to strengthen the fire service department of the state. Fire servicemen and officers paid floral tributes to memorial stone laid by the Chief Secretary, and 2-minute silence were also paid to the deceased firemen who died in the line of duty. Chief Secretary Dr. J. Suresh Babu also launched a website of Manipur Fire Service Department, www.manipurfireservice.gov.in. Speaking in the event, Dr. J. Suresh Babu stated that Manipur Fire Service Department lacks various infrastructures including manpower. He further urged the need to fill up the lacking facilities. The Chief Secretary mentioned the need to provide up-to-date training lessons to the employees of fire services and further promised to bear the training expenses of the employees if the trainers can be brought in the state instead of employees going all the way to Nagpur to get the training. Firefighting and rescue operations were also displayed in the event.
Manipur Fire Service needs a lot of improvement to be done. It is one of the departments which is only remembered when there is a crisis. Normal times, people don't remember fire service. There are a lot of problems in this department, especially the manpower, the equipment, and also the access to many areas. Ideally, we should have one fire station in each of the subdivisions in the district, and also the district headquarters. Most of the time, our service is concentrated in Imphal, More, Kokching, and Thobal, few of the key important places. But the interior areas has no access. So it is necessary that we will not be able to go from here all the way to reach the places, but we should be able to have our permanent stations. Let us see how to improve that. We are preparing a special project for improving this fire service. I request the Government of India to finance it.
Irate people protested and vandalized 2 hospital ambulances of Jenims in an alleged medical negligence after a woman died a few hours after giving birth. A JC was formed regarding the incident and resolved not to take the body until the matter is investigated. The deceased is identified as Longjam Ichan Tombi, 19 years, wife of Longjam Inau from Nongdam, Awang Laikai. Impact News sources said Ichan Tombi was operated around 11 p.m. yesterday and was moved out to bed, and later she complained of breathing problem and died around 1 a.m. Acting on the situation, irate Ichan Tombi's family members thronged at the hospital and protested to bring out the ignorant doctors. Police personnel, including Imphal East SP, kept a strict vigil at the hospital to avoid further unwanted happenings in the hospital. JEC convener Y. Chinkhainganba demanded to cancel the license of the alleged doctor who is related in the case. He further stated that the alleged doctor was even suspended before in 2 other death cases. The JEC further demanded video recording of the post-mortem and also holds a conversation between the alleged doctor and JEC members with full video coverage.
Mana yeng mada siri baje sing na harba ahum sure akhoi gi ga tharaga ma je suspend tawre hare suspend tawre again rejoin tawraga mana akhoi gi da mu khudong thi baje matung tarak pada amwana khudong thi dana bane akhoi gi kainu ma se dismiss tawba pame akhoi side tagi dismiss tawba pame direct akhoi na fast video coverage tawba matam dana yadraba wari sana matam da akhoi kaisum knowledge laite akhoi gi bu akhoi da lai report adu khaktani akhoi da lai jari je makha ta akhoi khangde hangu bai ju mathok ta de doctor du go wari sana rakanda akhoi solution pura kadam ne.
Late Ichan Tombi's husband Inau stated that Ichan Tombi had been consulting the doctor since she was pregnant, so the alleged doctor must be knowing the health condition of Ichan Tombi. He strongly condemned the incident and termed the alleged doctor as ignorant.
30 minutes phade adumana angang ju lokthore salai ju toksale adu ayam pen de haba adugi adu tola matung da maje pung among le rakanda maje masanu aite hareba so phone byang ware ba thokranu hai maje adu aina madam da complain tor kanda madam ai nu pije yang ware ya ta yeng bi wa aina yeng bi ha kanda mana ma de dum phama le rakane ma de dum pham le ga maje atoba da phone tawe ma lani sumai som da ana ji henjale adu ma lang bi de madam mi nati madam amal le me ba madam mi sulang ngarang la pu de thieng kan da lak pu ni ma de rejection de ai jam haninga leitana dok si doctor su ai aning de jam thabak da uda nek le chai.
Meanwhile, students of the institute staged sit-in by closing casualty ward for creating fight among them by the protesters. President of Genin Students Association CH Anil demanded the concerned authorities to bring out the accused at the earliest, failing which various agitations to be taken up, including closing of OPD by tomorrow. The students strongly condemn vandalizing of the institute's properties.
Jenim se akoi di college ni akoi di institute ni sida akoi institute sida moina smain taraga mo moina taraga thugai khai bi to biba adegi akoi gi student de assault to biba aga akoi kayumba mara leba doctor dudi adum akoi legally action law ga dabani en khan aduga sigi institute ta thugai khai ba to bi matang di akoi highly opposed to jaba aduga tawriba mafam da ju akoi gi student side insult to biba du yam nungai jadi adugi aduna akoi hoje akoi gi casualty service si akoi shut down to aduna ngasagi culprit to puthokri bawdi akoi hoji khongjang di sangsang gi ni aduga monday dei jo akoi hoji OPD je tingjan bagi plan je monday degi until and unless the culprit is captured.
People living near the stream of Kijai Lok Gorge are facing adverse difficulties due to water not seeping out from the gorge. Crops at agricultural fields on the side of Kijai Lok has failed terribly. With the government's aims to double farmers' income by 2022, Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board cum MLA L. Radhakishore has taken up a project for constructing a canal Irengbam, Kaino and Oinam. However, with water at Kijai Lok being dried up, the project taken up might fall apart. Mass deforestation at Kudeng Sabi, Hangoi Pat and Sammu Manbi, which is the main water source for the Kijai Lok, has been the main reason for the difficulties faced by the people. Despite Forest Department's various projects for afforestation, no work of planting tree saplings on hills has not taken up yet. One transporter, contractor cum fertilizer dealer, C.H. Jayant Kumar, accused those concerned of conducting Agriculture Department's e-tender of fertilizer dealer innocuously. Speaking to media in a press meet held at Manipur Press Club, C.H. Jayant Kumar urged the concerned authorities to conduct the 2017-18 e-tender in a free and fair manner, and further appealed to relevant departments to conduct short tender if they will not conduct the e-tender honestly. He added, with the case underway at court, some individuals are still extracting fertilizers against the rule. C.H. Jayant Kumar further drew attention of the relevant departments to look into the matter.
E-tender lalabni sar amuka hana re-tender tawbiyo na ina sar aina thamjabane ba director da che thare du matuna director ni yenge har matung dagi sunam sasanda dum tawraga dum laire ba ai samuk dicol je January ki 2018 gi January ki date ai tai dicol je hujik su ai ano tawjade ba koi bidar tarung ni tawsi manung da mari im lok thokre RKN da ko ga ai ga ne bo hujik tawje ai ngon da piu hai banate I want the powder in any show when the Lalagati Lalan and Chatpiganova. Eat and that talk the Namoy Mantri, Mandon, Commissioner, Asoba, the Moita, high targeti, short tender the Tobigo was. I do get the point to eat and then go Tada Joreba. According to Tada or Nisargo, sure them in a quantity tender Tobi on a high Vanessa.
15-day-long Special Handloom Expo 2018-19 held since March 30th concluded at GM Hall today. The expo was organized by Manipur Apex Handloom Weavers and Handicrafts Artisans, CS Limited, under the aegis of DC Handloom Ministry of Textile, Government of India. 74 stalls opened in the expo availed people with handloom products of the state, while 84,24,460 rupees worth of handloom products were sold in the expo. The Apex body assured of organizing the expo every year, which was held with an aim to preserve artisans and weavers of the state. Sagolsem Ongbi Roji Devi, wife of Singhajit from Nepra Company Makha Laikai of Thoubal district, went missing after she left her home since 1:30 p.m. of April 11th. People are requested to contact their nearest police station or contact the given mobile numbers 961-230-3242 or 8837-256-313 if they find any trace of Sagolsem Ongbi Roji Devi. Proscribed outfit Kangleipa Communist Party military joint council held its 39th Foundation Day at their general headquarters. Floral tributes were also paid to the late revolutionaries of the proscribed group led by President Thauba Luang. The Foundation Day is held at respective mobile unit attended by members. Anti-smuggling unit of Custom Division Imphal apprehended an individual with 2 kg brown sugar worth around 2 lakhs rupees today. The miscreant is identified as Chongkhai Kipgan, 34 years, from Nagaland. He was arrested while trying to leave for Dimapur and he was found carrying the brown sugar by adjoining 2 cane stools. A case has been registered upon him and investigations are underway. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Meitei Gauriya community celebrate Cherauba festival with traditional fervor and gaiety. Chief Electoral Officer P.K. Singh announces re-polling of 2 polling stations of Poi in Chingai constituency. Education Minister T.H. Radhesham states, Asylum Bill 2015 in Congress Party's election manifesto is more dreadful than CAB. An irate locals protest and vandalized Jennings property in an alleged medical negligence after a woman died a few hours after giving birth.